The reason why we're implementing all those meetings and charge accountability, the crucial thing for every single company is you'll have two people sitting in the same seat. So that's the issue. It's like, okay, what if it's two people doing billing? You can't have two people in one seat. You can have one person doing two things, but you cannot have two people doing one thing. If it's two people responsible, that means no one is responsible for it. So that's the whole point of this organization chart, is to create accountability, not just, hey, my position is CTO. Okay, what does that mean? What are you doing? What role is that? So all those roles, we decided all together. I did not decide. If you want to create something like that for your organization, you have to sit with your team, with the higher ups, whoever's in your high position person, and say, okay, in order to take the company from next 6 to 12 months, you have a goal. You have to find out what the goal is. Once you figure that out, you say, what would it take in order to achieve that? What roles do you critically need? And you cannot get to the goal unless you have this. For daycare, we don't have an HR as a role, critical role. It is important. It's going to report to operations. So if it's under operations, that means it's not part of those roles. It's custom made for every single company because, like I said, Kids Paradise, the daycare business that we have, had different roles, key roles, than the logistics company. Logistic company, HR is a critical role because such a high turnaround rates of employees, drivers. So it's important to have an HR person. It's like hiring, firing how many people left. With daycare, we don't have that issue. The important role was to get more kids inside the daycare. So marketing is the important role versus logistics doesn't have that role. It does have it, but it's not part of the key roles. So you have to identify what are your key roles that you need to have in order for you to go for the next 6 to 12 months to take the company based on your goal. Once you get all the roles in place, then you have to place an integrator. An integrator oversees every single position, like finance, let's say marketing. If you have an HR person, like integrator oversees everyone. And above that is a visionary. Visionary is basically looking where the company is heading to, motivating the team, and then you can create what is visionary for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be those accountabilities that I'm listing. It can be for every company, it's different. A visionary could be like creating something graphically or financially. It could be anything that you want. Every single company is different. You have to look at like marketing, right? The word marketing. It's such a broad word. For every single company, marketing would mean something else. There's 3 questions you have to ask yourself. Okay, do I get it? Then do I want it? And do I have the capacity to it? Do you get it? Means, do you understand what the job requires you or what to do? And then want is like, do I want the job? Do I truly want the job? Like, it's a very deep question. It sounds like easy to answer. And then the third one is, do you have the capacity? Do you have the emotional capacity, the knowledge and everything else to do the job right? Because get it is understanding the job.